Hey everyone! This is another episode of 10K Dollar Day, and this week we are talking about ukuleles, hot tubs, and baby deer.
Oh, I am already fawning over this episode. Hello, everyone. Welcome to 10K Dollar Day. Hey there. It is the comedy podcast about imaginary luxury travel. I'm Alison Burns.
I'm Lulu Picard.
And this is episode 280. Hey, we're getting so close to that 300 mark. All right. So we're so excited you're here. If you haven't been with us before, let me give you a little bit of a lowdown. This is our quick elevator pitch. So this podcast is all about a fake, imaginary $10,000 that you can spend in one day in one very real place around the world. We do the research. We don't actually go because we don't have 10K a day to spend. However, if you save up a lot of 10K and spend it over the course of 2 weeks, that's possible. I just did it in Europe.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys, listeners, I know some of you who follow us at our other podcast, The Daily Happy, which you can find wherever you found this podcast. We talk more about our day-to-day lives and less about spending 10K in a day. But we talked about how I went to Europe, and I've only traveled out of the country one other time, and that was with Lulu Picard herself. We went to Sweden, which was like the first ever time I took a passport anywhere. But this was kind of the juxtaposition of that. Now, I was taking my husband on his first passport trip. So we went to London and we went to the Highlands of Scotland and then Edinburgh. And it was amazing. It was like almost 2 weeks worth of travel. And I don't even know if I told you, but we flew Virgin Airlines. And with Virgin, you can bid for an upgrade.
Oh.
So what we did was we bought just the regular tickets, and I went online to see how much a first class ticket would be. And it was like $6,000 a person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, okay, no. But then at the bottom in very tiny letters, you guys, if you don't know this is like important information. It says 6,000 something, huge letters. Get your upgrade. And then very tiny, not bolded, at the bottom it said, or bid for an upgrade. And I was like, So I clicked it. And it always starts you somewhere, I've noticed, because I tried it on the way there and the way back. So the way there, the bid started at $500 per person for a first class ticket. And I was like, okay. And so the thing is, you have to be willing to pay it if you get chosen, if your bid wins.
It's like Priceline.com. You're committed if you make the bid.
But if it doesn't win, you don't pay. So I bid the lowest, $500, because you can slide that scale all the way up, all the way down. $500. Well, the night before our flight, and I forgot about it. The night before our flight, I go online just to make sure, check in, all the things. And it says, choose your seats. And I was like, choose my seats. I already chose my seats. I chose 22 A and B. And I was panicking. I was like, we're going to be stuck at the back of the plane because did I not press confirm? And I go in, and the 4 first class seats were available, and it didn't have a price. And I was like, what's happening? So I go to my email to double check. We won the bid.
Oh my gosh.
$500 each instead of 6,000 on the flight there. We got first class tickets and the lay down seats.
Well, but what you're missing is you had to pay an extra $1,000.
Yes, I did have to pay an extra $1,000. And then the way back, we did not win the bid. But that's how the trip started. And it was amazing. And Scotland, Edinburgh is so awesome. It's beautiful and medieval and just awesome. London, to me, felt like a cleaner New York City. Like literally everything New York has, it was, they have a Soho, they have a Chinatown, they have, it was literally the same exact city.
They're very different cities.
I don't know. I felt like it was a lot. I mean, some of that architecture is different, but it felt very
Everything's
same.
different. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, this is New York, like literally. Now, Edinburgh didn't feel like New York City, even though it was very
Okay.
city-ish. But all of these places were melting pots, man. I love that people are just everywhere. Like
Yeah.
every culture, every race, just
Well, because
everywhere.
where you live, it's pretty homogenous.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it was
actually, that's
beautiful to
not
see.
true. Where you live is not homogenous, but your circle is homogenous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was just cool to see, like, how many different people in these cities, like, worked and lived and resided. It was all
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially because Chris has never lived in a big city, right?
Oh, he
Well,
was
didn't he live in LA for, like, a hot second
yeah, but I feel like LA's I don't know, I've only been to LA
with me?
with you, and we didn't really leave the convention center. So I
No,
don't think I've actually experienced LA either. I think we left once and got, like, tacos.
that's all we do in LA is, like, eat
It's
tacos.
all we do anywhere.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about obsessions because mine obviously is something that I'm obsessed about since traveling. But let's hear from you first. I've talked enough. What's your current obsession?
Well, I didn't go to Europe, so my obsession is the Hydro Flask mug I bought at Whole Foods,
Ooh.
which oh, I wish I had it in my hand right now, but I don't, which is sad for me because I really want a hot beverage. Um,
Oh,
but it is just the right size, and it keeps drinks very hot, which means I can make my tea at the beginning of the show, and just when my break is, I have a hot drink already there.
oh, that's nice.
And I've already figured it out. I figured out a little routine. The thing is, I only have one of these mugs, and I carry it back and forth because I also like to use it in my hotel room.
Oh, yeah, maybe
That's
you should
there you
invest
go.
in a second.
No, every ounce counts on a tour. You carry your mug, between
Listen,
places.
ironically, my obsession is quite similar.
Really?
I Okay, the backstory to this is Chris and I did this excursion from, if you guys follow them on IG, they're so great. It's at Mountain Tours Scotland. And they took us to Loch Ness, the edge of the Loch Ness, and we did a Celtic hand fasting ceremony where they
Mhm.
like bind your hands and it was so cool. And we took drams of whiskey and made wishes. It was like really magical. Well, it was freezing. And she had these Scottish hot water bottles that are like, they're like covered in like
The
felt.
tartan. Yeah, I saw on your Instagram, right?
Yes,
Like, you
you
were
fill it
holding
up with
it.
hot water.
Yes.
Oh, I was like, what is this magic? And I was like holding it the whole day. So, of course, we were shopping later on in Scotland and I saw one. I was like, I have to get a Scottish hot water bottle. And I went to go buy it. And Chris goes, hey, how does this work to the lady? And she goes, do you not have these where you're from? And he was like, well, I said, we have heating pads. And she goes, yeah, we have those too. And I was like, oh, I just, no, I don't see hot water bottles like for sale in like Bed Bath and Beyond.
They have hot
And
water bottles for sale at CVS.
the ones that you fill up?
Yeah.
Really?
I used to put them on my stomach for tummy aches and my head for headaches.
Well, I'm obsessed now because it's that time for me. And I sat in bed for the past 3 days with the hot water bottle on my stomach and
Oh,
I'm obsessed.
no. I don't want that for you at all. Wait, but you have fancy hot water bottles, so yours probably doesn't smell like silicone or plastic or whatever
No, it's
ours
like,
did.
and it's covered in like traditional Scottish wool.
Oh my gosh, it's so great.
It's
And then
really
you can
cool.
remember your Scotland every time you hug it.
Yep. It's
So
my obsession.
question,
Yeah.
because now that you've been a 10K girl for 5 years, I don't know that I've actually taught you to travel correctly. So you went all the way over to another country. Did you go to a street vendor or a grocery store?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We went to this grocery store in the middle of the Highlands and it
Uh-huh.
was fascinating.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then we talked to some people who were from there a lot of the people there, or I should say all over the world, Orlando was like the hot spot. They're all like,
Oh,
oh, we've been to Orlando because of Disney.
yeah.
And so many people were like, we love your Publix. Like that's their big thing is they went to Publix. Yeah,
That's awesome. I'm so glad you had such a good
I
time.
know. It was great. All right. What's on your wish list?
All right, on my wish list is a complete sock makeover. I
Ooh.
want all my old socks gone. I want all new socks. I have no emotional investment in the current socks I have. There's not a pair of socks that I'd be like, "Oh, but not that pair of socks." No, no, no. Get them all out. Give me all new socks.
Okay. Are you at the point now where your socks don't even match?
No,
Okay.
I'm not you.
I know. I was like, I mean, okay.
I just don't like the feeling of threadbare socks,
Yeah.
and I love the feeling of good socks.
Yeah. No, that's
But I'm
great.
too cheap to throw away socks that are perfectly good.
Right.
So now I'm just in perfectly good sock land, and I
Yeah.
would like, "Whoa, these are plush," sock land
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's the
That's like
little
the
things, everyone. It's
best.
the little things.
I know it's the best wish list ever. uh, okay. My wish list is I wish that in America, they always offered you still or sparkling water.
Oh, I know.
Every single restaurant in Europe, everyone, regardless if it was a high end or if it was lower end, they would say still or sparkling water. And then if you wanted still, they'd bring out these cold water bottles and you wanted sparkling, they'd bring out it was just awesome. And then in the hotels, they would have still water waiting next to the bed every night.
Well, that's tap water.
Well, in bottles,
Well,
it was in like a
I'm
twisty top.
oh, okay. Question. Wait, well, here's the thing, not a question. I don't know why I said that. They have still and sparkling standard, but you know what we have?
What?
Ice.
That is true. I said that one time. I said, I don't think they use ice here.
No, we're like ice crazy, you know?
Interesting.
Oh, you wanna know something about ice? Let's talk about
Yeah.
this. There is I just want everyone to know out there is for your life. So, like, there's an ice machine in the freezer of the theater I'm working in right now, right? And it's one of those it's like a household fridge, so it has the 2 doors and it has the drawer fridge on the bottom.
Okay.
Open the thing, and then there's a big ice thing, and there's a scoop. And I've seen at least 7 people's hands in that ice reservoir. And the scoop
Oh,
is right there,
yeah.
literally sitting right next to it. And people just open it and stick their hand in. I haven't seen one person wash their hands before they've done it. And I was like, well,
and
that's no ice for me.
and it's not to put in a bag to put on a part of your body. It's
No,
for
honey.
drinking.
This is like people talking to you, holding their glass and like absentmindedly talking, and they'll open the drawer and then reach in and put the ice in. And you're like, what? Everyone uses that ice.
Yeah, and also I don't like to touch ice. It's cold,
Oh,
you know?
well, I don't yeah, I guess I've never thought about whether I like to or not. I've always been so hung up on
The
making sure
germy.
no one touched the ice that went
Yeah.
in my but, I mean, anyway, I just wanted to PSA that your work freezer is not safe, everyone. Your work ice is not safe. I would also like everyone to know in theaters that I have seen many people sit naked on those chairs in dressing rooms, and so if you're not sitting on a towel, you're doing it wrong.
You should come out with like some sort of like book for theater people, like the best way, like things you don't know that you should know that you probably never thought about, you
Yeah,
know?
people have sat naked on that chair
I
before
would have
you.
never even thought about it, but that's crazy.
I've seen more than one person do it in more than one show. And
Wow.
I'm just like,
I
what
yeah.
why would you sit naked on anything that isn't your bathtub? Like, I don't understand.
It's amazing.
Ooh.
Oh, well, listen, don't worry about being naked as even though I'm doing the next 10K day we're about to do, there is no naked adventures. Okay? We're going to be clothed the whole time. So you
Did
ready for
you
it?
did you not do a naked adventure in Scotland? I'm not even
I
proud of you.
didn't.
Oh, you said it was
It
cold.
was freezing. It even
No,
snowed.
okay, no, 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 you can't be naked. You have to go somewhere hot to be naked. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now it's time for
Wait.
what?
Can I get a glass of water and put a bolster behind my lower back first?
Yes, everyone, take 5. Now it's time for 10
10
K
K day.
It's a $10K day. Imaginary travel and a laugh or two.
As we tell you all the crazy things we wanna do,
We buy top drawer,
but we don't really pay.
so say what's your happy and you'll be our bae.
All right, it's time for that magic word. Let's see who we got today.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Davila. I work in theater, and the word is magical.
All right, magical. All right, the Davila family has come out in droves this week or the
That's
past
right.
couple weeks. They must have all been talking to each other and they're like, "You guys heard about that podcast?" All right, so Jennifer, she is a fantastic theater professional. She works at the Straz right now, and she has done it all. She's worked behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, programming, you name it. She's super, super talented and a friend of the podcast. So magical. I'm excited about this day. All right, you ready, Lou?
I'm so ready because I mean, there's so many ways you can go with that word.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for the Alison Burns treatment.
Okay. Yeah. And I actually went down a few different paths first, and then I settled on this one. So we're going to a remote, and I'm probably going to butcher this name, Julio Biological Reserve in Chile.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
not at all where I thought you were. I don't know what I thought you were going to say, but the words biological reserve were definitely not in it.
Well, it's just because it's so preserved and like beautiful and magical. So, but here's the reason we're staying at this
Oh, yeah.
place
Oh,
called
gotcha.
the Magic Mountain Hotel. And
Oh.
this lodge, you guys, it literally says in their description, the magic should be plain to anyone who sees this building. It's a gigantic artificial volcano that spews spa waters over its rocky sides instead of the lava. So you're staying
What?
inside of but it's spa waters. The windows on the outside look like they're holes in the mountain, and they're covered with mossy eyelashes is what it says. So it's covered with moss. So it looks like you're staying inside a volcano. Entry to the hotel is like this treetop walkway. And then when you walk into the lobby, you have to cross a monkey bridge to get to the main area.
Wait a minute, stop. Is a monkey bridge a bridge made out of monkeys, a bridge made that goes over monkeys, or monkey bars that you have to cross to get to the hotel? Which one of those three?
Okay, so I think if you think of monkey bars that you hold on to, but then turn it upside down. So when
What?
so you know how monkey bars, they're like slats that you would grab
Yeah.
onto? I think if you turn it upside down, and it sways. So it's those like swinging bridges. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, but when you say take monkey bars and turn them upside down, I could fall through the monkey bars.
True. I bet there's netting.
You made this the most terrifying bridge in the world, and we don't have no facts. What if it just has like a monkey head at one side? They're like the monkey bridge.
Monkey bridge. Yeah, it's probably as simple as that. But the whole thing is located inside the rainforest. So
Wow.
it just looks like it's just magical. Okay.
That's magic.
Yeah. So the rooms that I chose for us, they're the best rooms they had. They're both called the superior rooms. It says the sounds of dripping water and bird song will guide and accompany you on this fascinating journey as you walk into your room.
Bird song?
Yeah, there's just because it's
Yeah.
everywhere. You're just surrounded by just mountains and rainforest. So we
Yeah,
got
it's
2 rooms.
gorgeous.
I chose the rate that includes a welcome drink, breakfast, lunch, and a 3-course dinner. Uh-huh. It also includes one non-alcoholic drinkable choice between a juice drink or mineral water. It
Okay.
also includes lunch on the day of your arrival. And all of your self-guided activities are free, but then 10% discount on any guided excursions. And this place is pretty much a one-stop shop. If you go to their website, you can pick all of the excursions right there, which is great. So I
Okay.
got one room each for us. So for these rooms for 2 nights, total is $1,669.86.
That is pretty cheap for a
It's not
10K
bad.
day.
I know. So what I said was the price is magical too. All right. So in the morning, as soon as you walk out of your room, there are outdoor hot tubs that peek out from the walls of the Waterfall Volcano Hotel.
Hold on. Can you say that entire sentence again?
Yeah. As soon as you walk out of your room, there are outdoor hot tubs that peek out from the walls of the Waterfall Volcano Hotel.
Question. Is this waterfall volcano like in the lobby of the hotel?
No, the whole hotel looks like a volcano, even the outside.
Okay, that's what I was missing. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Understood now. Gotcha.
And it says, because you're literally inside the crazy rainforest, that when you sit in these these hot tubs, if you're quiet, all of these animals start to come out. And it says there's a lot of unusual animals that may show up. It says, including the world's smallest deer, which stands only 13 inches tall.
It's a
What?
miniature deer.
Like miniature,
I want to see that deer.
right?
Hold on. So your hot tub
Uh-huh.
is open to nature?
Yes.
Okay.
I know, but it's kind of like wedged in the walls of the volcano. So you're
Yeah,
tiny bit
okay.
hidden, but you peek out and you're there. So here's the thing. I want to see the deer too. So I thought we should blend in with the rainforest so we don't scare away the animals. So I got us both the TYR Women's Venzo open back swimsuit in camo.
Okay.
It's like this green and black camo suit. So these things, $599 each.
For the swimsuit?
Yeah. Now they're swimsuits that are like kind of longer. They're like almost like shorts. And then it goes all the way up into like a bodysuit here. And then it has an open back. It's kind of cute. But yeah.
Are they expensive because of fashion, or are they expensive because what you're looking at is like a swim shop or like a surfing shop, or you know what I mean? Like, is it functional or just
It's definitely
fashion?
functional. It says that it's actually the first and only technical suit in the industry to analyze from a microscopic perspective.
What?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Don't
What
know.
does that
All these
mean?
words. Okay. It prevents water from permeating its fabric, resulting in higher body position in the water. Oh, this is for swimmers.
Oh, like competitive swimmers?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only because when you said the shape, I thought of like seeing people in the Olympics like get out of the pool.
Yeah, that's what it is. It says a patent pending taping and inner textile design provides a shield of support for the abdominals, obliques, and quadriceps.
Well, this is fancy.
Yeah, it works in tandem so that it creates a snapback effect in the water that helps increase distance per stroke.
What?
Wow.
The suit?
The suit. Yeah, I thought it was just because it was camo.
Listen, swimmers, I think that they want every nanosecond.
Yeah.
Because that's why they shave themselves, right?
Oh, you're right. So like
To
the
get like
hair
a
doesn't stop them.
nanosecond. They want to be
Mhm.
as fast as possible.
Yeah, so I bet they'd pay that. Yeah, so we paid $1,198 for 2 camo professional swimmer suits to sit in a hot tub. Just so we can see a baby deer. Okay.
Yay!
All right. So then breakfast, free breakfast. It's included. I shouldn't say free, included breakfast. All right. Anything that's ever included, I'm like, it's free.
No,
Oh.
same. I do the exact same thing. And then you're like, wait, this is an expensive place. I could have
Yeah.
stayed at the Hilton Garden Inn and bought
Exactly.
breakfast.
It's true. All right. So we hired a driver because I noticed things are kind of farther away because it's a rainforest if we go to do anything. So I looked online. There's actually a website. I looked at Black Lane, first of all. They weren't available. So I went to getyourguide.com. Now, for 8 hours, it's around $600 for people to take you around Chile. So I'm going to triple that because we got the money because everything else has been so cheap. So $1,800 for the day for our driver. Going to drive us to all of our things. First thing we're going to do, we're going to hike to one of their waterfalls. It's called Salto de Julio. Now, the color of this waterfall is the bluest blue I've ever seen. It's like, I can't even describe the blue.
Well, is it darker or turquoise?
Like a turquoise, like a lighter color. It's
Oh.
gorgeous. Now, this is free to hike.
Okay.
So that's a free thing we're going to do, but I just had to see it. I was like, how cool to hike to a waterfall. Like,
have you ever been to a waterfall?
only in like North Carolina, like
There's
in the
still a
woods.
waterfall.
Yeah. And they're pretty, but I would love to like see one that's like tropical.
I want to see one that's like tall.
Yeah, like huge.
I want to hear like,
Yeah.
I want brown noise immediately.
Brown noise. Yes. That's the only noise. Listen, side note, if you're listening to white noise, that's not the answer. Brown noise is the way to go. Not pink, not purple. Brown noise is the only thing that works.
Is that the only thing you sleep to? Like there's no
Yes.
like ocean? Oh,
No.
okay. I cycle through. And there's one,
No.
have I told you there's this one track on Spotify, and if you type in, I want to say air cabin or airplane cabin or something, and it says like first class cabin, and it's 8 hours, and I love the sound on a plane.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like that whoosh, it'll put me to sleep immediately. So I put that on. I was like, oh, it does sound like a plane. This is good. I can fall asleep. So you're falling asleep. And I think some dude like just recorded this on a plane because halfway through you'll hear, hi, everybody. Welcome.
No way.
Yes.
That's hysterical.
And then once in a while you hear ding.
That's hysterical. I've never heard that. I mean, yeah, I guess if you want to, that's the ultimate 10K day podcast where it's literally like an imaginary travel. You're like listening to it happen.
There's like a real-time audio guide.
Yeah. You're like, now we're on the plane. Yeah. Now there's a waterfall. Yeah. All right. Well, I wonder what the sound would be for this next one, because after our hike, we're going to try a local brewery. Get ready for this.
Okay.
Did you know that the breweries there, they utilize the crisp, clean Patagonian water to make their beers? And the magical part of this experience is that they don't sell the beer anywhere else. They don't mass produce and ship it out. When you go here to Chile in this part of Patagonia area, this is the beer you're getting, and you'll never experience it anywhere else in the world.
Oh, that is so cool.
Right?
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
after our hike, we're going to go to that local brewery. I'm giving us $100 each. We're just going to drink beers, and we don't have to finish them.
Okay.
But like try all the different ones. And I read a couple of blogs from people who did this. They literally, some of the people were like, I'm not even a beer drinker. These were the best beers I've ever had in my life. Like, I was like, okay, great. I'm in. Okay. So after that, we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon soaking in natural hot springs. We're doing lots of water activity.
Okay.
Now, this spring that we're going to is located in a remote area on Lake Pangupuli. It is where you will find the most tranquil and magical areas on Earth. Now, I found the directions to this by going through multiple blogs, because people were like, go to this blog if you need directions. Like, there's not like driving directions, because here's what they tell you. Once you get to this boardwalk that's like a mile out, you walk along the boardwalk until you reach hollowed out tree trunks.
What?
Uh-huh. And in these tree trunks, there's a continual supply of hot water. So you're sitting inside a tree trunk. That's the hot spring.
No way.
And you have to go through this boardwalk until you find them. They're like in the woods.
I want to do that.
And it says, bring a couple bottles of wine, some food, maybe a guitar, and you'll have the perfect day.
I just imagined like being blissed out, right? We're in a tree trunk spa and we're like just about to like bliss out, and then a guy shows up with a guitar, and you're like, no, 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 no.
Oh, that's true. Well, we might be those people because I took their advice and I bought us 2 ukuleles.
Oh, of course you did. Where it's so popular.
Especially since I don't know how to play.
I don't either.
But I feel like we could figure it out. But first, before we get to that, one of the notes was the picnic. So I bought us 2 of the most expensive picnic backpacks that I could find. Now, this is from Border Gara. This is a real, of course it's real. I don't know why that's real. It's a nylon picnic backpack. It features cutlery, a placemat set, and a lunchbox, and 2 water bottles. Just take a guess at how much you think this black picnic basket on your back cost.
With 2 water bottles?
2 water bottles, a cutlery set, and a placemat.
No plate.
No plate.
Huh. Okay, I'll go 180.
180?
Well, I guess I'm really way off.
It is $1,930.
$2,000?
Yeah, for a picnic backpack.
What's the backpack made out of? You already told me it's real.
It's real, first of all. It says nylon. RE-nylon.
Okay, is there like something about this backpack I'm missing? Is it completely compostable? Is it made out of nylon they can only find in space? Like what?
No, that's the thing. So that's why I was like, oh, it's Prada.
Okay.
That's what it is.
All right. Well, okay. So the answer is label.
It's the label.
All right. I'll take that. I'll take label.
Well, good. I got us 2. So I spent $3,860 on 2 Prada backpacks that we can put our picnic stuff in. Now, the ukuleles I got from ukes.com. They each cost $549. So we're spending $1,098 on our ukuleles. And these are super cute. And it says they're solid tropical acacia bodies. Acacia body with mahogany necks. And it says Ko Aloha engraved on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to get those. And I feel like we can figure it out. And even if we can't, we'll sing really loud and that'll be fine. We can sing over it. All right.
We'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. After that, remember, dinner is included. So we're going to go back to the volcano resort, the magical volcano resort, and have our dinner. Then the last thing we're doing in the day, we're having a sunset wine and cheese party on top of a real volcano.
Oh.
So the fake volcano that we're staying at, those people drive you 45 minutes up to the real volcano where there is snow year round.
On the volcano?
Yep. It's a snowy volcano.
Explain more.
Well, that's all I got, is that there's snow on the volcano. And you can ski there all year. It's the only place. It says it's one of the only places you can ski all year. It has this amazing viewpoint that has picnic tables, and when you arrive, it's already set up with your wine and cheese. It has all this wine that you get to taste with a whole huge cheese charcuterie tray. You just have to bundle up, and you get to watch the sunset on top of the snowy volcano and enjoy your wine and cheese party. And then after you're done, they said they give you plenty of time. There's no time limit. That they'll light candles for you when it gets dark. They have flashlights, and then they'll drive you back to the fake volcano resort.
That sounds amazing. My mind is not quite putting together the volcano and the snow correctly, I think.
I know.
You
Because
know
you
what I
think
mean?
it's
Like,
tropical.
because as soon as you say volcano, I just think it's gonna be hot.
I
Because in
know.
my head, volcanoes are volcanoes.
Yeah. Isn't that
But
crazy?
yeah,
It's
that's
snow
really
year
cool.
round. It must just be part of the ecosystem that is just cold.
Well, Patagonia is cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's down near that's where you from what I remember from the previous 10K day, I think that's where you take the flight to go to Antarctica. It's the closest point to Antarctica,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah, where they have research bases.
Yeah, yes, where they have research bases.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're doing. It's only $174 for both of us.
Oh,
Yeah.
for that volcano dinner?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, right? So that brings me to $9,999
Oh, come on.
and 86 cents. I know. When I was doing the math, I was like, I could just tack on, a little 14 cents here or there, but I didn't. I kept it because I thought it was a fun number.
I
So
love
that's
it.
my day.
So good.
Hey, 10K Dollar Day listeners, do you have a business or organization that you want to promote right here on 10K Dollar Day? Well, you can do it, and here's how.
You can have your ad permanently embedded in an episode. You could sponsor a blog post, get shout outs on social media, and we will write the ad copy for you, and we will even say it with our professional voices.
That's right, not like she just did. It's so easy, and believe me, it's so worth it.
So that's what we would do with $10,000 in a fake volcano meets real volcano magical land, Julio, Chile. But this is what we would do if we had $10,000 to give away. So, Lulu, what magical charity did you find?
Well, I'm definitely taking magic a certain way because as we record, and I'm sure you've heard this on the Daily Happy if you're a listener, I'm going to the Magic Castle tonight.
Really?
Yeah, here in LA. So Magic Castle is a members only club of magicians. And you have to know a member to get in, and someone in the cast
Oh
knows someone. So I get to go to like a secret magic club tonight.
my gosh.
I
That's
know.
so cool.
I'll tell you everything tomorrow. But
Oh, yeah, yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
clearly that's where my brain was going when I
Yeah.
saw the word magical. And so I found Making Better Magicians, which is the Vanishing Ink. I think the company name is Vanishing Ink Magic Fund.
Okay.
And that is a nonprofit that advances the art of magic. They do magic scholarship for kids who want to go to magic camp.
Aww.
They've granted over 200 scholarships to young magicians. They also have created a video series that features magicians telling stories, so it's a little more accessible. They have a College of Magic. They have an affiliation with the College of Magic in Cape Town, South Africa.
Oh, cool.
It's so cool. So just things like that. I know a lot of magicians from working at Disney World, so
Yeah.
I'm just constantly amazed by magic, but I want to know.
Yeah.
I I I I would rather know than not know.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the
Yeah.
craft of it is so much more interesting than the wonder of it,
Yeah.
but no one will tell you. Stupid code.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Well, I found a charity called magicwheelchair.org.
Uh-huh.
And this is a nonprofit organization that builds epic costumes for kids in wheelchairs at no cost to families.
Oh, tell me everything.
Oh, you guys have to check out this website. And I'm not talking about like, oh, we put two pieces of cardboard on the sides of their wheelchair and now it's a pirate ship, right? I am talking about insane, like magical. It looks like they were designed from the designers of Disney World themselves. Like it
Oh, that's
is
so cool.
unbelievable. And everything from there was a Stranger Things inspired one. There was Jurassic Park. There's all of the superheroes. You name it. These kids have a request. People come together and either donate or build them. So you can check Magic Wheelchair out, and they have epic costumes. You can also just donate through multiple different ways. You can give online, but they also have stuff on eBay that they're selling. You can give on PayPal, Amazon Smile, you name it. And these kids, it's at zero cost to them. And you can also, if you have or know someone who is looking for a costume and they're in a wheelchair, you can go to their website and you can actually apply for a costume as well on their website.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
cool.
check them out. All right. So if you guys have a charity that you'd like us to feature or talk about, you can email us at 10kdollarday@gmail.com. We love hearing about what's important to you. And we also love hearing about what makes you happy. So we're about to go to our happies. Lulu, what's your happy today?
My happy is that here in Los Angeles, we're recording. I'm actually still in Los Angeles, and we have had 3 days off.
Ooh.
And today is my last day off until July. So that's my happy. I mean, my happy is not that I only get 1 day off a week. I still think the industry should be overhauled. Who needs a Tuesday show? Nobody. But I'm excited that I have a day off today. That's going to be really great. Yeah.
Yay. Well, mine is that I was happy I got all my laundry done from the last 2 weeks of travel. It took an entire day.
Oh, sure.
And it was one of those things where a few times I was like, if you sit down, you're not going to get back up. So just stay on your feet to fold. Because I knew if I sat down, like it was going to be all over. I was like so tired. So I finally got it all done because I was worried for a second I was going to have to pull that it's on the bed thing and then push it onto the floor to go to sleep. And
no.
But I didn't. I was like, no, don't go to bed like that. So my happy is it's done.
Wait, when you're folding clothes, because you just said don't sit down, right?
Yeah.
Do you stand as you fold? Are you walking around and folding?
Well, most of the time I throw it on top of my bed and I put a show on my TV and I stand next to my bed. And I stand between my bed and my closet. So anything I fold goes in a different part of the bed. Anything I hang, I turn. And but I have to stay standing because the second I sit on my bed, then I end up relaxing into the pillow. And then I just scoot the clothes over and put my feet up. And then it's all downhill.
See, my favorite way to fold is to dump it onto the bed.
Yeah.
And sit on the bed and watch a show and just fold while you watch.
Oh, I wish
It's my favorite way. No, don't try it. You said you'd fall asleep. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm just sharing. I'm just making conversation, Alison. I'm not telling you what to do.
I love it. Well, I'm about to tell you what to do because it's time for
10K Roleplay.
All right. You ready?
Okay.
All right. So this is the magical episode. So Lulu, you are the personal trainer for Magic Mike.
Yes.
All right. So what is your current obsession?
Hi. I only have a couple minutes because we've got a routine, just to let you know, where I'm between sets, and so I just have like a couple minutes here and there. But thank you for stopping me. I'm really obsessed right now with this new protein powder. I think a lot of people have their favorite protein powder, and either you like it for this reason or that reason. I like this one because it actually doubles as antibiotics, which is good. We got some vitamins in there. I've already got my Adderall like crushed up in there too. I go ahead and put in just a little bit of like melatonin for later. I basically put everything that I need into my protein powder. I don't think anyone should try this at home if they can hear my voice because I'm making this up for comedy. But yeah, I'm really obsessed with how I've just like put everything into one shake. In fact, I don't even do 3 protein shake dinners a day. I just do them all in the beginning of the day to save time because I believe that time is money and money is muscle.
That's a great tagline.
It means nothing though. Don't analyze it too much.
Funny. Okay, what's your wish list or what's on your wish list?
I've been wanting to eat chocolate for 37 years. I haven't let myself do it.
Oh.
I hear that artisan chocolate is really booming right now. I go to Whole Foods, I see it, I pass it, go back to the kale. But everything just looks good. They're marketing them in real bright colors, you know. For like a decade, I was just craving Twix. And then all of a sudden, I started to see all these other bean to bar situations. And I'm like, what is this, a whole new world out here? So I am thinking of retiring soon. And I'm thinking of going into chocolate tasting just to kind of, help me out with my craving.
I love that.
Mhm.
All right. If you had $10,000 to spend on yourself, you personal trainer,
Yeah.
how would you spend that money?
Well, my friends and I, all of our shorts are too small. And so I think that if I had $10,000, I would buy us new fit muscle people outfits because I don't think we wear enough clothes. I think we just need longer shorts. I think we maybe need some sleeves with shirts or shirts with sleeves. So yeah, I would like open a boutique of
Yeah.
free clothes for fit people that cover more of your body.
Wow. That is ironic given the position that you're in.
Oh, the Magic Mike thing. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yes, let's keep talking about that too. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay. Well, if you had $10,000 to give
Yeah.
away, where would you give it?
I would sponsor young people that are old enough to discern things to learn pole dancing and strip dancing. I don't think they call it strip dancing, but that's what we're going to go with now. And the reason that I would like to teach young people who are old enough to discern this type of movement is because it's actually a really great core workout. You know, there's a lot of things you have to do. The pole, don't knock the people who can pole because they are holding themselves up in like this one person I train, she does the letters of the alphabet. It's amazing. She can hold herself as an A, as a B, as a C, and she just spells things. That's her gig. And I was like, make your money. And so I really think that I would like to help kids train their core using just a pole. Like, hello, that's all you need. Carry around a pole. Who needs a whole Pilates gym? Just get a pole. It works for Santa.
Wait. Oh, I get it. My brain, I was like, wait, he doesn't go
Yeah,
down the pole. He goes down the chimney.
The thing is, I set up a pole for Mrs. Claus because she wanted to get more fit. She saw some Coca-Cola ads and she was not too happy about her stereotype, even though I said, I think you look beautiful. There's really no beauty standard. And she understood that. But she just thought that, every night they're eating milk and cookies for dinner over there. And I just try to tell them it's not healthy.
Yeah.
But you got to fight it. You got to fight. If you're going to eat milk and cookies for dinner all year round, you have to do some ab work.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So last question. What's your happy?
Oh, well, I just got tipped by the Clauses and I have little toy trains for the rest of my life. Like, if you want to train, I got you. You want to train, I got you. I have like 24/7 access to North Pole toy trains.
I love that.
You know who loves that?
Ooh.
Magic Mike.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. What you got for me?
Okay, Alison.
Yes.
You have been a magician all your life, or magical all your life, but you just lost your powers.
Oh. Okay.
Like yesterday.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Hello.
Hi there.
Well, I know that you're going through a lot, but we're going to jump right into the questions.
Okay, sure. That's fine.
Sorry, did you want to talk about something before we started?
There's nothing. No, it's fine. You know what? I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm kind of having a hard time finding my groove right now. So I think it would be best if you led the conversation.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, I've got 5 questions. They're gonna be really easy.
Mm-hmm.
They're like icebreaker questions I would ask at a dinner party.
Great.
Okay, here we go. Uh, what is your obsession right now?
Well, my obsession is currently the internet. And let me tell you why. I have to go down a lot of rabbit holes to try to YouTube how to do some basic tricks now. The reason is because I have been a well-known true magician for over 30 years. And as of yesterday, because of a curse that was put on my family, unbeknownst to me, when I turned 42 years old, after my 30-year career as a real magician, the magic in my family goes away.
Oh,
I didn't
no.
know about this curse, and all of a sudden I went to do my tricks yesterday and nothing happened. And so I thought, maybe I was in some sort of vortex where the earth's energy wasn't allowing the magic to come through, but no. I have lost the magic. I have yet found a way to get it back. So instead, my obsession has been YouTube and the internet because I am currently now Googling how to pull a rabbit out of a hat, how
Ugh.
to get the pencil up my nose and back out without actually causing brain damage, stuff like that. Things I never had to think about before. So I'm obsessed with researching. And what's hard is that magicians that aren't real magic, that are taught through classes and school, they don't actually post a lot because they don't want you to know. So it's been, I've had to go down a lot of different avenues, and right now I'm obsessed with learning, trying to figure out how to do it without real magic.
Okay. How about your obsession right now? Nope. How about I was gonna ask you a follow-up, and then I changed my mind, then it threw me off. How about your wish list right now?
Well, my wish list is for a complete magic kit. They're quite expensive. I've never had to use magic kits before because, even the great Houdini he had spices of hints of magic, but he was not truly magical. And so I've been doing his great handcuff escape for decades. Well, now the handcuffs that I use, because they are real handcuffs, because I was a real magician, they don't work anymore. So I need to invest in a magic kit that has all of the tricks built in, but those are quite expensive. And I'm not talking about the Amazon ones you get for your kids at Christmas. These are real magic kits from realmagic.com. And it's very possible that that's a real website. So if you go there, I'm not sure what you're going to find. But I need one of those kits and one of the big kits, and it's thousands and thousands of dollars. So that's on my wish list. It's my wish list to get a kit that I can now go down my YouTube rabbit holes to find out how to put this magic on.
Yeah. Well, first of all, everyone, if you go to realmagic.com, it is a real website and has nothing to do with magic, but I want to give them kudos for buying that domain.
Wow.
Secondly,
Uh-huh.
it sounds like you're very frustrated, but it does sound like you are on the right path and you have a forward direction, which we're all
Yeah.
really excited about. So let's just say you found an extra $10,000. What would you
Mm-hmm.
do with that right now?
Well, I mean, obviously, first I would buy the magic kit, but I think the second thing I would do is I would travel to the sorcerer school of witchcraft and magicry. And
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
it's on an unknown island somewhere in the world that you don't even know where it is until you apply and get approved, and then they send you the coordinates. So, but it's quite pricey. So I would spend the money to get to this school. I've never had to go before because it always just came so naturally. But it is a place where people who are in the lineage of real magic people can go and harness their skills. So the sorcery school of witchcraft and magicry is exactly where I'd spend that 10K. I'd go to this private island with my new magic kit that I bought, and I would learn from the supernatural teachers,
Professors.
professors.
And
Thank you.
how long does it take to go from like, I'm not a magician to a magician? Do you know?
Are we talking real magic here, Lulu, or are we talking the fake magic?
I think my listeners would only want to know about the real magic.
Great. Well, some people are born with it and it comes quite naturally. That's what happened to me. I was, I can't remember how old I said I was, but I'm in my 40s. And for the first few years of my life, I was developing. And then for 30 years, I was working as a magician. I didn't have to try it all. There was nothing I had to do. I didn't have to go to the sorcery school. Some people, it doesn't come so naturally. It depends on where it falls in your lineage. My father was a magician. My father's father was a magician. Now, if your father marries someone who is not a magician, then you start to lose a little bit of that, and so on.
Okay.
So it can take anywhere, and to answer your question, between no time at all, you're born with it, to up to 16 weeks. So
It's not very long. So it'll take at the most 4 months to become a magician.
yes, and why that is important to know is because in 4 months, the magic world could change and I'm not relevant anymore.
Oh,
So it changes just like that.
okay.
16 weeks to a magician is like 16 years to a non-magician.
Okay, so it's like dog years.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm learning so much about magicians right now.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go to the Magic Castle tonight and tell them all the things I've learned. I'm like, what? Can you imagine, Alison, if I walked around and I was like, so what'd this take you, like 4 weeks?
Or they tell you how long it takes and you're like, but is that like magician years or is it?
Is that real magic? I have this website, realmagic.com. Get on it. Okay. I think I have 2 more questions to ask you. So if you had $10,000 to give away, how would you do it?
Well, I would invest in a therapy group for magicians who have lost their magic.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not as common as you think. So the group would be small, but it would definitely need some money because what happens is no one wants to talk about it. So in order for me to get the word out, I would definitely need some marketing help. So I think a lot of the 10K would go into marketing, and then I'd have to get the word out. I could call it like, did you lose your juju or something? And then
Oh, yeah. Oh. Tragic magic.
tragic magic. Yes, that's even better. Thank you. Yeah.
Magity tragedy.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Is that domain open? Magity
yeah.
tragedy.
And then we would have like breakout circles so we could like, talk to each other,
I'm glad you thought through the breakouts. I don't know why that's so funny to me that you have first of all, you've already said it's really small, so I'm only seeing like 3 people. And then you're
Yeah.
like, so now we're going to do a breakout circle. They're like, it's still just us.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your happy?
Well, my happy is that I actually just got a flower bouquet. It's in the next room. It was kind of like, we feel sorry for you, but we're thinking about you gift from some of the people in the magic community. And so they sent me this big bouquet of flowers, and they just wrote a very lovely card. It said, "You still put a spell on us," and it just made my day. They're thinking about me because it's a tough spot to be in.
That's wonderful. I'm glad to know the community is so close and supportive of you on your journey, but I have a feeling that in the next 4 months, you'll make your way back.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here with us, and I
you.
hope everything goes super well.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. You guys, that's the end of our
Um,
podcast. Thanks for being here today. Again, you can find us on social media, Instagram at 10K Dollar Daily Happy. And then you can always find us on our Facebook group, 10K Dollar Bays. We've gotten some new members there, and we love keeping in touch with you there. And also, you can email us, 10kdollarday@gmail.com. And you have to sign up for the newsletter. Go to 10kdollarday.com and just click newsletter. And I promise right now it's only coming once a week. So it's a very little commitment. Don't worry about it. Read through it, click on a few links. It's lots of fun. And check that out. All right, 10K Dollar Day is produced by 10K Dollar Day LLC. Intro by Stan Collins. 10K logo art by Jacob McAllister. 10K jingle by Rockwell and Rose. The vintage 10K Saturday voiceover by Charlie Hume. Thanks as always to Buzzsprout. Let's end this podcast how we end it every week with friends like us.
Who needs amenities?